Welcome to our new video. Today, we will talk about how to control our negative emotions and mind. The nature of our mind is such that it is often prone to negative emotions and thoughts. Anger, lust, envy, resentment, all these are examples of such thoughts. But how to control them? The great teacher, Supreme Buddha, gave us step-by-step training that helps us cope with negative emotions. And let's look at these steps. With our thoughts, but first, there is an important point to remember: mindfulness. If you are not aware of your thoughts, if you are not attentive to them, then you will not be able to control them. Mindfulness is the first and important step. When you understand what you are thinking, you have the power to control this process. Here are the main steps that the Buddha taught to manage negative emotions and thoughts. Each of these steps is important and requires practice. Step 1. Change your train of thought. When you notice that your mind is fixated on negative thoughts, recommends that you immediately switch to something positive. For example, you could have helped someone in the past and it brought you joy. Remind yourself of this. Positive thoughts, such as gratitude, kindness, or the memory of charitable actions, will calm the mind and create inner peace. It is important that this step works because it helps you consciously direct your thoughts in a positive direction, changing your inner state. If you are not aware of your negative thoughts, they will control you, reinforcing negative emotions. Step 2. Think about the consequences of negative thoughts. If you switch, the following did not work on positive thoughts. Realize the consequences of retention. The Buddha taught that negative emotions such as anger or envy destroy our inner peace and can lead to harmful actions. If you are constantly angry, this emotion poisons not only you, but also your relationships with others. Think about what happens if anger gets out of control. Possible destructive actions can affect both yourself and others. When you allow negative thoughts dominating this awareness, will create a natural desire to distance yourself from such thoughts. Step 3. Do not pay attention to negative thoughts. Buddha, he suggested the following approach. If thoughts don't change, stop giving them importance. It's like with a kid who fell. Go yourself. The same thing happens to the mind. The less you focus when you get angry at someone and keep thinking about it, anger increases. But if you decide not to pay attention to this thought, it will gradually disappear. Let the thoughts be not involved in. Try not to give the negative more attention than it deserves. Without your attention, thoughts gradually disappear. Step 4. Relax the thinking process. Negative thoughts often make the mind tense and restless. It is important to learn how to relax your thoughts by directing them to something soft and kind, such as loving kindness or compassion. This helps the mind to relax, creating a sense of peace and tranquility. When you think about good deeds, gratitude, or compassion for others, your thoughts become less tense, the tension softens, and the tension goes away. Focus on thoughts that they cause calmness and warmth. It can be loving kindness or gratitude for the good things in your life. Step 5. Suppressors. The Buddha recommended using mindfulness with caution, as it requires considerable practice and experience. Suppressing thoughts with mindfulness is a method where you fully recognize negative thoughts and with determination do not allow them into your mind. It is similar to how you resolutely forbid yourself to engage in negative thoughts. Important note, this step is not recommended for novice practitioners. How improper performance can lead to increased negative emotions if you don't have enough experience in mind control. Focus on. Mind management is a long-term process that requires daily practice. Start small. Keep track of your thoughts and emotions in everyday life. Gradually, you will learn to recognize negative thoughts faster and replace them with positive ones. Meditation helps you develop mindfulness and the ability to observe your thoughts. Meditation helps you develop mindfulness and the ability to observe your thoughts. Loving kindness exercises can become powerful tools for calming the mind. Patience and discipline. Do not expect quick results. Managing negative emotions is a path that requires patience. Gradually, through practice, your mind will become more calm and stable. Forgive yourself for failures along the way. Do not criticize yourself. If negative thoughts return, just keep practicing. Remember that mind control is an art, and each step brings you closer to inner peace. Managing negative emotions and thoughts is a continuous practice that requires mindfulness, patience, and discipline. He gave us clear steps that can help each of us achieve inner peace and tranquility. Changing the course of thought directs the mind to positive, good thoughts. Awareness of the consequences. Understanding how negative emotions harm us and others. Ignoring. Learning not to attach importance to negative thoughts so that they gradually disappear. Relaxing the thinking process. Softening thoughts. Focusing on kindness and gratitude and caution. Each of these steps help to develop the skill of controlling your mind. It is important to understand that the result will not come instantly. Thoughts and emotions that they have been forming for years and will not disappear in one day. However, with regular practice, you will notice that negative emotions gradually weaken and your mind becomes more calm and balanced. These methods not only improve the quality of your life, but also help build harmonious relationships with other people, creating an atmosphere of peace and goodwill around you. Remember, this path is a marathon, not a sprint. Even the smallest step brings you closer to gaining control of your mind and getting rid of negative emotions. Regular practice of mindfulness, meditation, and self-improvement will make your place free from negativity, where peace, kindness, and harmony will prevail. In conclusion, I want to remind you not to criticize yourself for failures. Managing emotions is a skill that needs to be developed gradually. Every day, your mind will become more calm and aware. Keep practicing, and you will see how your life is changing. If you liked this video and found it useful, please like and subscribe to our channel. Here you will find more practical advice and wisdom from the Buddha that will help you live in harmony and tranquility. Don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss the new videos. Thank you for your support and for striving for a conscious life with us.